Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. Let's go ahead and pop our tops here. Plenty of materials, plenty of food. We have lots of everything. Let's check our power. Looks fine. Water. It's a little on the tight side. I don't think storage is really necessary since it's not really tied to a daily... What is this? You need a person? Okay. What does this do again? Contact vessels. How do I do that? Is that something I actually care to do? Okay, I don't know if that's something that I do. We'll figure it out later. Trader or colonist? Trader, okay. You have money. I would not mind getting money. Medicine's very unnecessary. Good trade. Quite happy with that. Do I pop more dorms off of there? Yeah, I think yes, probably I do. Or cabin, rather. That's good spacing. So I think we can put one more right here. But yeah, and then I'll just dedicate. Yeah, this will work. I'm not a super big fan of this, actually. What do I want up here? Let's think about this. Let me think about this for a minute. What would we want to put there? You want to put like another manufactory? Or sorry, not manufactory. I don't know why I said that. Factory. Or a lab. I don't think we need a lab, though. Yeah, I think a factory is what would make the most sense. Do that, and then we build cabins. Oh, you can make bigger cabins. I didn't even know that. I think we can fit two. This one I'm not as certain about because, you know, but I think that's fine. Because we can always loop up and around, and most of this is going to be power anyway, so probably what will happen is I'll kind of go further this way, up this way a bit, and then have an airlock, and then more dorms on this side. And then maybe another airlock and mining over here if we ever feel like we need that. Not really a priority. We could use another airlock down here, though. So I think I'll make one. This could highlight an AI issue. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to. Because I can already kind of tell you what's going to happen. So you notice they were queuing up here, which is kind of the reason I wanted to build this. In fact, I'm going to cancel this because I don't think it's actually going to solve anything. Because what I was expecting to happen, potentially, if it was programmed logically, or if it was set up, you know, it's not necessarily just programming, but if it worked the way that I think it ought to, what would happen would be that if there was a queue for one, they would just say, oh, well, the other one's empty, so I'll just go to the other one, even if it's slightly further. What I think would actually happen is they'd always go to the one that's closest, completely disregarding whether or not there's a queue. And that would lead to issues, obviously. Because then it's why even have the second one. Probably won't make a difference. So I'll test that later. Now's not really the time. I felt like that wasn't a great place to put that, so we're just going to leave it for now. Alright, so you can only do that many. That's okay. I made this one small because I'm stupid, so I'm going to deconstruct it. Do that one more time. Surely you're going to let me put one here. No? It's got to be that far down. That's kind of sketchy. I mean, I think I'm going to pass then. It's kind of a terrible spot to put that. Alright, whatever. Because I want to build out this way and have this area available. I wish this wasn't a dead... I get why it's a dead end, I just wish it wasn't. Dead ends suck. They make everything much more difficult. Trade ship? Call it a ship. Okay, fine. What about... I don't know. Brain doesn't work. What about a telescope? I think this is an outdoors thing, incidentally. I don't think I actually have to go to that. It's just controlled from the control center, I think. We are doing all right. Kind of feel like you should make some constructor bots. Kind of feel like I should have another one of those too. That'll be what we put over here. There you go. And now you're going to let me put a big one right here, right? Yeah. See, that's much better. That's a far better position to put that in, hands down. Don't want the robots to have to go all the way over here to get repaired. Wouldn't make sense. Seriously, I'm very confused. Do we not have guns? We have to... Okay, we have 3 guns. Good. Food is not an issue. Whoa, okay, we never made it. I was gonna panic there for a second. I was like, what happened to my meat production? But it's not an issue. Alright. Trader? I want traders. We need patents and stuff we want to start buying, because we have a lot of resources now, so... we should probably do a sick bay over here as well. Oh, that's a dead end? No, I'm not connecting it like that then. God, why do these all have to be dead ends? It's such a pain. You could go like right there then. No, that's stupid. That's not the right place. Damn it, I hate dead ends so much. No more sick bays then. I don't know if we really need more beds, but we're gonna make them anyway. 3 colonists have died. What the hell? I'm assuming that's a result of a meteor impact. Interesting. Yeah. And then one right here somewhere. Prefer to put it kind of in there. And then I'm going to assume that we might want more power. Trade ship? Call it a ship. That's fine. I think we need an airlock on this side. So... well... I'll just... whatever. this is required for some reason, so screw it. Oh, we're being invaded. Why, though? Like, why? Why attack? That was an interesting death. Seems somewhat silly for them to be attacking us. Anyway, starport. That one we could throw down this way, probably. It's gonna be a dead end, but... Okay, so what would I build out? Because I want to move this way, for sure. Well, we'd need a... I mean, at that point you have to have an airlock anyway, so... The airlock should go there. And then if I'm going to have something down here, it should be something that I don't generally have much of in this area, which more or less means it should be... We actually have everything down here. Except for a multi-dome, but like, why? We have the bar. You guys don't need a multi-dome. You don't need to stay fit. Staying in shape is totally unnecessary. Do you want to just like go nuts on food production for no reason? That seems silly. Maybe another canteen. Just to be safe. Can never have too many. And while that's happening, I'm a little worried about power, so let's go nuts. Surely you could fit... Okay, there you go. It's getting a little weird with the spacing there. And we'll do one more. Since we definitely have the resources for it. Century reached. That's not what a century is, but okay. 100 citizens does not make a century, but that's okay. Whatever. Not my problem. Alright, so anyway, now that that's down there, we can do a starport right here. And then kind of build around it. That's fine. You guys are taking a surprise. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say it's taking quite a while to build these lasers, but microprocessor kind of makes sense. Are we building? We're only building one. Yeah. Okay. So it's a good thing that I got this power going. Call it a ship, because we're definitely short on power. I think we need living quarters down here. Like canteen, bedroom, all that down here as well. I think that's the next step for that area. This area is kind of okay. We don't really need anything out this way. We're running low on metal, but well, we can remedy that. Driller bot patent, sure. Like if I have the material, if I have the money for it, then we'll go for it. Still don't really get why food is so cheap. Is there anything else we'd want to trade for? No, not really. I mean... Sure. It's kind of silly to trade for money with money, but whatever. It's fine. Power's getting up there. Not fully ready to go yet, but we'll get a little bit of metal out of this. That'll help slightly. Yeah, we just ran out of metal. Alright, well, I mean... kind of makes this decision easy. I don't think metal production is the issue. I think we're mainly like it'd be driller bots, right? And I could expand metal production there anyway. It's easy. I think it's like if we really have a materials issue. Okay, we have a power issue. If we really had a materials issue. Sorry, okay, my brain's not working. Basically, what I'm trying to get out of my brain into speech is that we don't actually have a materials problem. We're just building too many things at the same time. That's the problem here. It's got nothing to do with anything else. And now that we can make driller bots, like, that's all I want to do. Just do nothing but driller bots. Colonists. Yeah, it's not surprising. Moose base 1. What does a pyramid do anyway? I guess we just build it as like a giant FU to everything. That's actually cheap for us because we have so much freaking bioplastic. We can do that easily. Power is something we're going to have to address though. Trading ship, what do you got? Yeah, I mean that's cool. We don't really need it though, is the thing. Give me like everything and we'll see what we can actually accomplish. What we can actually trade for. Not as far off as you might think. I'd honestly rather have the bots than get the extractor. But I can do this. And this puts me somewhat behind the 8 ball. With material, but we're gonna make more. That's a reasonable trade. Saving up, like, there are patents that we want a lot more than that one. That one's not, honestly, that big of a deal. The drill bots are nice. Get our metal working a little harder here. Yeah, okay, we have there's 2 mines here, and these guys are transporting this stuff pretty far, but there's nowhere that we could really put additional processing up here. And yeah. It just makes sense to have, because look, this is 3, that's 2, and this is going to be expanded big time, so it makes sense to keep all this down here more. It's just the logical thing to do. That's okay. Really nice if we could get those lasers built, even though the odds of us actually taking casualties resulting from this are very low. We might want to build more. Yeah, we could afford to build more. That's fine, because we're not going to build anything more down there, so... Honestly, like, telescope makes the most sense. Please give me 3. 3. Yeah, there you go. Just to make sure that we have it staffed, and then if we're lucky, we can catch them before they hit. If we're building the lasers, we might as well make sure that we're doing our job. Alright, power looks way better now. We got more coming too. We just need metal. Trading ship is still there, man. I suppose it's not terribly surprising. If I could just hurry up and get all this crap built, I would go build that pyramid, but it looks like that's gonna have to wait till next episode. Just can't even finish the starport yet. Very close, though. still waiting for material. All for 2 drilled bots, basically. It's good stuff, though. I like drill bots. Drill bots are cool. They let us avoid actually doing work ourselves. Finally, complete starport. I have no idea how this is going to look. If this just means colonists can come here instead of elsewhere, or what. Yeah, well, let's do visitors, sure. We have enough resources, right? That's fine. Still mildly concerned about power, but only mildly. We're doing pretty well, all things considered, I think. Our mines don't appear to be fully staffed. That was a ship. What did that ship... Was that like they just landed here preferential? I don't know what happened. I would assume that this would allow us to take 2 ships at once. How are you detecting a sandstorm with a telescope? I guess you could... I mean, it doesn't look like you could point this at the horizon, to be honest with you. Maybe you can, and I'm dumb? I don't know. Okay, we have 4 people working the telescope. Wait. Yeah. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so that is the okay, weird. I'm just dumb. Alright, everything's starting to go here. I must have missed that. Ooh, hello. Visitor ship, 4 people. And the game froze. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna make an assumption that that was an autosave. Which was good timing anyway if it had frozen, because it is time to end the episode, so... Sorry, I just want to check something there. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to come by twitch.tv/electronicmoose on Wednesdays, Fridays, or Sundays, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST. Check out a stream if you'd like. If not, thanks for watching here on YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Take care.